not to be broadcast, is brought to you by Vibe.ng. So the convener of David's Christian Center, Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo, recently landed on social media blogs following a snippet of his teaching where he addressed the issue of sex. In the video, the pastor can be seen saying that God put so much sexual passion in men, hoping women will obey God and deny men access. This, he implies, would cause men to marry quicker, thereby initiating an exchange where women get their desired relationship and men their strong need for sex.
As a lady, you need to understand that men are not as emotionally developed as women. Women know what they want from childhood. The average teenage girl has dreams of how her wedding would be. Men, as a teenager, he's just playing ball. He has no dreams of settling down. He wants sex. Men want sex, not relationship. God put so much sexual passion in men, expecting that women will obey him by doing access denied, so that if he wants so much sex, he should marry. So he will give you what you want, you will give him what he wants. That was how God planned it, but many women have been sabotaging themselves. So you have been giving it out to people that didn't put the ring on it. This is why we have so many single people, because a lot of guys are sexually satisfied. Men enjoy sex more with more people than with one person. So you are messing up and sabotaging yourself by giving out free sex. If you do national lockup, this man will marry. Trust me.
This has since caused debate upon debates, with many people disagreeing with the pastor's notion. One prominent person who has outrightly expressed infuriation over this sermon is Simi, saying as she called the pastor out on social media to share her distaste for the man of God's assertions following the affirmation that the sermon got from another Instagram user known as Lekon Robber. Part of her message read, "This is exactly what infuriates me. These are the kind of people this sermon is encouraging. No one is perfect. Men of God are men, and it is possible that your approach is flawed. It is dangerous to listen to only people that agree with you. Everyone is responsible for their actions. Women are not donkeys to be carrying everyone's burden. Women make mistakes too. Women get tempted too. Women fight their battles too. And women are responsible for their own actions. Might as well say God made women more emotionally vulnerable because God expected men not to take advantage of them. It's just wrong. God does not use us as puppets, and the Bible does not say that. Everyone has free will, woman and man, and it will be very careless to let one gender feel like they're not responsible for their actions because God made them that way." Pastor Kingsley replied, "I get you, but my message is quite clear. It hasn't demeaned or put responsibility on just one sex. I can't interpret for everyone, no." Now, truth is, the sermon did seem a bit one-sided and looked like women were being blamed for the sexual and promiscuous nature of men. The pastor later clarified that the event was one focused on women, hence the angle he chose to express the topic from. Well, that's not to say that the sermon couldn't have been better worded to capture the sexual responsibility of both men and women alike. If you're listening to this, I'd like to know what you think of the sermon from your own perspective. Was the pastor a bit sentimental? And about Simi, do you think she shouldn't have called out the pastor the way she did? Or do you think we need more people to stand up, to religious leaders when it comes to the gray areas of their teachings? Let me know in the comment box. For more sizzling gist and interesting trends, kindly follow us across all our social media platforms on Vibe.ng.